to a leadership and life coach and also a motivational speaker. My goal as a speaker is to help people on how they can move from where they are to wherever they want to be with the clarity, whatever that point may be. And today I will be speaking to us on a topic which I have captioned, Failure is Feedback. And before I dive deep into today's message, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this message with your friends and family. I want to begin by saying this. Success doesn't begin with applause. It begins with falling flat. But somehow, we have come to believe that failure disqualifies us, that it means we are not good enough or not ready. But here's the truth. It's not failure that's holding us back. It's our belief about what failure means that's holding us back. Failure is not a verdict. Failure is a voice that says there is more to learn, there is still a way forward. And in this talk, I want to reframe failure for what it truly is. I have walked this road, and one thing I've learned is this. When you embrace failure as feedback, it becomes one of your most honest teacher. And that's what I want to focus in this talk. Let me begin by saying this. The opposite of failure is not success. Giving up is the opposite of success. I believe it's bad grammar to call someone a failure because failure is a noun. And when you call someone a failure, it means that person is incapable of growth or transformation because the word noun is fixed. The word noun is incapable of change or growth. So don't call people failure. Don't call people failures. It's a bad grammar to call someone a failure. No one is a failure. Everyone in the stage, you can fall, but you cannot become a failure. Example, when babies are learning how to walk, we don't criticize them. We don't say to them that, man, it looks like walking is not for you. We don't do that. Instead, we encourage them. We cheer for them until they come to that moment, until they come to that magical moment of taking their first step. So understand that there is no one who is called a failure. Everyone is in the process of becoming. So you can fall, but you cannot become a failure. And I want to quickly share with us some steps on how you can learn to embrace failure as feedback. The first step is by accepting failure as opportunity. Accept failure as an opportunity. When my parents' business failed, I didn't blame my parents because I was struggling. I used to work on other people's farms. I sold fat cooks on the streets. I could have blamed them for the person I was becoming, but I didn't do that. I took that as an opportunity. In the Chinese, the word crisis, which can also be interpreted as failure, as struggle, has got two meanings. It means danger, but it also means an opportunity. And I took my parents' failure in business as an opportunity to learn. There are some decisions now that I cannot make based on what I learned from them, based on the failures that I learned from them. So take failure as an opportunity. Everything that I'm doing right now is because of embracing failure as an opportunity. I have grown. I have experienced some form of transformation through embracing failure as an opportunity. My first book, The Detour, is based on the idea of embracing failure as an opportunity. So to experience some kind of growth, or to embrace failure as feedback and not as a verdict, is by embracing failure as an opportunity. So that's the first step, to begin embracing failure as a feedback and not as something that hinders your progress. Step number 2 is focus on what you can control. One of the worst things that we normally do is we stretch ourselves too much when we are falling. We focus on the things that we cannot control. That's one of the greatest mistakes that we make. So focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the decisions that you make. Focus on how you think. Those are the things that you can control. The things that you can, the only way to respond to life is by focusing on the things that you can control. You can control your thinking. You can control your perception. Your perception, remember, is what influences your reality. So focus on the things you can control. Devote your energy and efforts into the things that you can control and not on the things that you can't. That's how you begin. That's how you learn to receive failure as feedback. That's how you learn from failure as feedback. Step number 3, learn from universal examples. Look around you. I can share a lot of stories of people who embraced failure as feedback. I'm reminded of the story of Oprah. Oprah was fired at her first TV when he worked at this TV. That was her first job, and he got fired. But it was from that failure that led her to find her true voice. It was that failure that led her to build her own empire. So she learned from her failure. She didn't took that loss of the job as a failure, but as a feedback to find her true voice. So that's step number 3. Step number 4, develop your inner voice. Develop your inner voice. We are our own enemies. As a matter of fact, beware of no man more than yourself. We carry our worst enemies within ourselves. Speak to yourself positively. Speak to yourself words that uplift you, words that encourages you, words that moves you forward. Control your inner dialogue. Develop your inner voice. Failure can drown your confidence, and it's important that you control your inner voice. Because if you don't control your inner voice, the external noise is going to drown you. If you do not control your inner voice, how you see yourself, how you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself, if you do not develop your inner voice, if you do not have an inner dialogue within yourself, you are going to drown. You are going to let the external failures to drown you. So it's important that you control your inner dialogue. It's important that you develop your inner voice. Don't say negative things about yourself. Don't say stupid things about yourself, like I am not good enough. Don't say things like those. Say things that uplift you, things that are going to move you forward. Most of us, we are our own enemies. Most of us are stagnated because of the inner voices that we have inside of ourselves. So train your subconscious mind to repeat positive affirmations about yourself. It's important that you train your subconscious mind, because it's how you train your subconscious mind. It's how you're going to begin seeing. It's how you're going to begin shaping your reality. It's how you're going to begin seeing the world around you. Remember, your subconscious mind is where your beliefs are stored. Your subconscious mind is where your habits are stored. So the first step as you begin to develop your inner voice, it's also important that you train your subconscious mind, that you repeat positive affirmations, that you control your inner dialogue. Say things to yourself that are going to uplift you. Say that I am an attractive person. I am made for greater things. Only positive people. My steps are going to be directed to those who are ordained to help me to bring in my vision and dreams into manifestation. Say those positive things about yourself. So as you go to sleep tonight, train your subconscious mind. It's the best time. I don't know what time it is where you are, but in South Africa, it's late. It's in the evening right now. So when you go to sleep, that's the best time to begin working on your subconscious mind. Speak positive things about yourself. Don't reflect on the negative things that you experienced during the day. Speak positive things that you want to begin seeing in your life. So ladies and gentlemen, that's how to begin receiving failure as feedback and not as a verdict. I believe this message inspired you, and if it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this message with your friends and family. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.